This is a handy tool called the Annual Profit Calculator. This is a very good way of measuring some of the most important metrics in your business. What we're going to measure is the number of leads you attract, the conversion rate, the number of transactions per customer, your average dollar sale, and your net margin. And you'll see that these orange cells are self-calculating, so you don't need to do that. Let's have a look at leads. A lead is someone who has not said yes yet. You've had a conversation with them, or they've made contact with your business, but they haven't actually given you any money yet. So let's say you get 100 leads. And your conversion rate, well, you could probably do with a little bit of sales training, but your conversion rate at the moment is 0.25%, so 25%, and we type it as a fraction. So now we've got 25 customers. Now, how many times will each customer purchase from you on average? Let's say some buy more often and some buy less often, but on average they come back twice. So now we've got 50 transactions. And the average dollar sale, you can calculate this from your invoices as well. So divide the number of customers into all the total sales, and it will give you an average dollar sale. So let's call this one $300. Now our total revenues are $15,000. And let's say our net margin, by the time we've taken out all of our expenses, is 25%. We're going to write it as 0.25. Now our profits are $3,750. Now this might only be a quarter or a month. So if you are measuring it out monthly or quarterly, you just multiply it by the number of periods in a year. So if it's monthly, multiply by 12. If it's quarterly, multiply by 4. Or if you've got annual figures, then work it out on an annual basis. But here's where it gets interesting. So let's say you got better at marketing and you got 10% more leads. So we've now got 110 leads. And we're getting much better at converting. So we've done a bit of sales training, or we've really upped our game, and now we convert 50% of them. So now we've got 55 customers. They still come back on average twice a year. The total of all transactions now is 110. The average dollar sale, let's boost that up to $400 because we're getting much better at selling. And the total revenue is now $44,000. The net margin is 0.25 still. Now our profits are $11,000, so it's looking a bit healthier. So your mission is to use this calculator and play with the numbers until you get some numbers you really like. It's entirely up to you. You can boost the number of leads you can get better at selling and get a better conversion rate. You can ask your customers to come back more often. You can boost your average dollar sale by your offerings or putting your prices up, or a million other things. You can also increase your net margin by getting much more efficient at your expenses and how you do things. So have a look at the tool and enjoy using it, because you'll be absolutely amazed at what a few small tweaks can do. Cheers.